Founders Live is the global venue for modern entrepreneurs, especially during these very challenging times. The direct impact of COVID-19 is currently being felt around the world, and it could get worse before it gets better. We are here to help you through these challenging times by connecting you to the people, information, and resources meant to move you forward as you start your next project.
We see an opportunity to bring the resources and capital and connections to the people that need it and the people that can use it, no matter where they live in the world. My honest opinion is, no matter what the economic climate is in the world, Founders Live can be important. In the good times, when it's booming, we're here to help grow companies and have them access capital that's flowing around the world and really be a fun, great event and global platform that powers entrepreneurship. In the tough times, we actually think we can be the answer, given the fact that if people are actually getting laid off and unemployment starts rising, well, the choice to start their own business is front and center, and Founders Live is right there to help them grow. I believe the secret sauce of Founders Live lies in the combination of these three words: inspiration, education, and entertainment. Inspiration is rooted in the energy and the passion that every single attendee has. The education is the information that we're bringing to people that they otherwise couldn't find. Founders Live Online helps solve entrepreneurs' daily challenges. If you have a question that you're just wondering, like, I don't know what to do here, you simply need to just type it into Founders Live and someone else will answer it right there for you. And the entertainment is the fun. We believe business should be fun, we believe it should be casual, and we believe it should be inspirational. Founders Live is the perfect place for you to connect with other entrepreneurs and to be inspired.
Hello, welcome to Founders Live Primetime. It's so awesome to be here. I'm Nick Hughes. I'm the founder and CEO of Founders Live, and I'm here joined with Luis Antezana with Founders Live. Luis.
Hi, everyone. How's it going? Good to see you, Nick.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you all are joining us. But yeah, good morning, Luis. How are you doing?
Doing great. I am so excited for Primetime Europe. We had an amazing Primetime Latin America yesterday. We have our first regional winner, our first qualifier for Primetime Global Finals on November 29th. We're going to get another one in, about an hour?
We're well on our way. This is exciting. And everyone, this is awesome. Thank you for joining us. You're streaming on YouTube. We're streaming on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. The technology gods are now with us, and we're streaming here, and we're excited. And hey, few things here we would like you to, feel free to grab this link, share it out, and then more importantly, say hi, hello. Look at that, Javi. Thank you so much. And we want to, we got people from Finland, we got people from Croatia, all across Europe. So we want you to share this out. We want to bring in more people. We're excited. And you can see these comments. We are here. These comments are how we're all going to engage in this show today. Who's ready for prime time? Feel free to share with us where you are joining from. And this is where we're going to take questions and comments as we go forward in the event. So, so exciting. Luis, we had our great event last night for Latin America. We're now here for Europe. So open up the show. I'm going to bring on some slides. We're going to walk through some really cool thoughts here.
Awesome.
Well, great. So what we're doing here, everyone, is, with this Founders Live, some of you may or may not be familiar with Founders Live. And we are going to walk through some information, some new information maybe for you all, just for you to understand what's going on here. So we are this is our Founders Live Primetime Global Tournament, global competition. We will run through this. We'll review this a few more times, but it's 5 regions. We have events every single day this week. Of course, this is Europe, and we're excited for that. We're bouncing around the world. We will then have a winner from each one of those that will end up in the global finals that'll happen later on in the month of November. At the end of the November, we'll talk about that. And then we'll have a final winner, which is great. And Luis, just, some fun stuff around this. We've got, Latin America yesterday. This is Europe, Asia Pacific tomorrow, North America, and then Africa. And we just see a wide range of these entrepreneurs. I mean, when you look at this, man, you look at this. Today, we have a collection of 5 awesome founders across the Europe. Isn't it cool to see those flags and to see those faces?
I love it every single time. It's just, it really makes me take a moment to appreciate what Founders Live is all about, that everybody has been through this system, and you'll explain how we got here later. But, these are all winners from city events or from the Primetime Pitch Challenge. These are all people that have appeared and done a pitch already, and have gotten consensus from their local communities and been elevated to another position where they can be on a world stage against other people and from other cities. It's just so cool to see this happen. I love when things come together like this, and the convergence of all our entrepreneurs around the world for Primetime makes it a very special time for me. And I hope for everybody else, because this is a lot of effort from a lot of people. And these are the ones you guys like the best. So good luck to everyone today.
It's awesome. And it just shows the width, the breadth of everything that we do with Founders Live around the world. And if you see the comments here, everyone, I mean, look, Italy, Croatia, Italy, United States, Sweden. Mm-hmm. Just keep sharing, everyone. It shows the energy, it shows the excitement. And so thank you all. It's good to see you all.
Yeah. That is the other side of it, is the fans, right? Like it's or the supporters, right? Everybody it's not just the founders. They bring along with them the people that follow them, their customers, their family, friends. They get to see that this thing that they've talked about isn't just this weird little business venture that lives in their town. It's something that people's hearing about around the world, and it's just so cool to see everybody coming from all these other cities in the comments. So keep those comments coming, and let us know where you're from.
And so Founders Live is about inspiration, education, and entertainment. And we do this through our amazing infrastructure and our global ecosystem that is powering the pulse of entrepreneurship all around the world. And we do that through solving founders and entrepreneurs' problems. We have identified that there is so many talented people around the world. You'll see them today, but you all watching, they're talented people all over the place. But unfortunately, there's still a systematic breakdown. There's insufficient resources for people to be successful. So what Founders Live does is we bring you all connections and inclusion into the community of builders and creators. We bring you information, know-how, experiences, and understanding of how to develop to become a great entrepreneur. We provide access to resources and capital, bringing funding or at least opportunities closer to you to get the things in your hands that you need to operate your business, and also exposure, either city level or globally, just like this, to continue to move forward with your business. This is what Founders Live does. We do this through our global ecosystem and platform. You'll see a bunch of different things there. Some of the things are in motion. Some of the things are already there, and just awesome. So excited. So, through our global social network and ecosystem, plus our live local events, we're going to touch on this in a second about kind of how we got here, as well as what is available around the world with Founders Live. But as we build out this, essentially the homepage of the modern entrepreneur, the home ecosystem, all right, that provides various aspects to you all entrepreneurs to help you move forward. You'll find that at founderslive.com. But our monthly events, as we talked about, so monthly, quarterly events that happen around the world, sometimes hundreds of guests. We have 5 startup founders, 99-second pitches, 4 minutes of questions. We all get a vote at the end, and then there is a winner that comes out of it. It's so exciting, so awesome. Our mission is to become and grow into, as we are, the industry-defining brand for entrepreneurship all around the world. I started Founders Live in Seattle, Washington, in the United States about almost 10 years ago now. So it's almost been a decade, which is amazing. but we continue to expand around the world. You'll see that we continue to grow. You'll see those dots there. We're in about 110 cities, roughly 46 countries, really reaching 200,000 people around the world. It's amazing. Luis, I mean, those numbers, and as we talked about before, but it's just awesome to see these blue dots keep appearing on the map.
It is, and and we have a new city, our newest city that Nick's going to share. But even beyond the cities that are on the map, we're expanding through things like the Primetime Pitch Challenge, which allow people to participate in the process and in a competition, even if they're not near one of those cities. And I have a feeling some of those people that got involved will have a city near them sometime soon at the rate we're going. So this is great to see.
Absolutely, and we were so excited. Recently, Cambridge in the United Kingdom had their first event. We've been in London for many years, but we're now starting to see this expand into the UK. And man, I can just tell you, this is Founders Live Europe. So much activity through the Nordics and through all the areas of Northern Europe. We want to give a shout out to our cities there, our city leaders. Incredible work across the Nordic region to really help Founders Live continue to grow. We're starting to see activity. Portugal is going to launch here soon. We're excited about that, and then into other parts of Europe, Italy, and others. So just exciting. It's awesome. These are our regions of the world. You'll see we break up the globe into these 5 regions. That's what really Primetime Week is about. And you'll notice in the comments there, if you are wanting to lead a Founders Live city and kind of maybe launch your country for Founders Live, bring the excitement to your city. And I can tell you right now, it is awesome experience. Reach out, founderslive.com/lead. We put the link there in the comments. Feel free to fill that out and let us know. It's exciting. So as part of Founders Live, and why are we expanding all around the world? Part of it is these 5 core values. Amazing stuff. We're going to run through these fairly quickly. But first one is respectful authenticity. So we encourage and expect you all to operate with respectful authenticity, meaning you are your authentic self, but you respect others in theirs. And in the end, this is really around inclusion, and we believe everyone has an equal opportunity to be successful, no matter where they are in the world, no matter how they look, no matter what language they speak. We bring success to an equal opportunity for everyone, and that's just what we believe. And so we ask you to adhere to that as well. The second one is gather around the campfire. So, figuratively, we're all gathering around a campfire. We're having a great time. We're all telling stories. These founders are going to tell amazing vision stories of what they're building and what the world they see. And hey, just like our ancestors, we're gathering around the campfire and we're entertaining everyone. Thirdly is open the door. We expect and ask you to do great things for people without expecting a return. Building this community, so helping people out, making introductions, helping them with their business and their startup, actually doing something great, because what happens is it comes back to you tenfold, hundredfold. And that's a community that we want to build around the world. Fourthly is business equals fun. I don't know about you, but I would like to build and create a business that is enjoyable and fun. And we encourage you all to have fun while doing business. That's what our events are around the world. And we just want that to be a core value. And last one is climate consciousness. And we commit to operating our global business in a climate conscious manner, including measuring and lessening our footprint where possible. This is the core value that is really about being a part of the solution, not a part of the problem of our globe. And that's not an exciting thing that we're seeing around the world. So we just ask you to look at how you can operate your business in that way. So Luis, with time permitting, we just need to move on, and we're excited to bring on a special guest. Founders Live, we always have fun here, and we always experiment. And this year we wanted to push out an opportunity for our guests, essentially our community. We wanted to invite at least one person to the stage that wants to join on has excitement about Founders Live and wanted to help out as a co-host. And we're excited to announce Amelia Wood, who's actually from our headquarters city, Seattle, Washington. Amelia, when you're ready, please turn on your camera. We're going to pop you on the screen and have you join us here. Hello, Amelia. How are you?
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, there you are.
Thanks for having me. Apologies in advance if I cut out. I am from Seattle, from the US, but I'm nowhere near that right now. I'm on the island of Saba in the Dutch Antilles, Caribbean, having a blast and joining you from afar. So thanks again for having me.
Well, it is a pleasure. Thank you. And, we're just excited to have you, and we're going to work through any technical issues. If we do need to remove you from the screen, we will just do that and we'll move on. But we've got you here right now, and we would love for you to just take the time to introduce yourself and share with us, first and foremost, your background a little bit, entrepreneur as well. And, what excites you about entrepreneurship? Amelia, we would like you to join us and let us know, what are you working on right now and what excites you about entrepreneurship?
You're getting a little choppy there. I don't know if you can see or hear me. I heard some of what you said, but I know the drill, so I'm going to just move forward, assuming that you can hear and see me. So again, my name's Amelia. I'm from Seattle, Washington, USA, and I may be becoming a serial entrepreneur. I don't know. I've just launched my second business.
Wow. Well, unfortunately, we tried, and Amelia, if you can hear us, we're just going to let you hang there and maybe we can bring you back. But, unfortunately that the connectivity didn't really work with this. And, we are having special guests join us every event. And, we had Amelia there, but unfortunately the technical aspects of connectivity in the area that she is in the world just did not work out. So Luis, maybe just you can take a little position on this, but share with us a little bit about your view on entrepreneurship and why it's so important, and then we're just going to jump right into the event.
Yeah, sure. Well, you know what? I think that entrepreneurship right now is seeing a moment as people become kind of post-pandemic. There's a reset on personal priorities and what they're getting paid, how they want to spend their time, how what they want from their lives. We had a chance for a real gut check on some personal values, and a lot of people have decided that it's time for them to take their own initiative, be their own boss, work their own hours, do things they want to do. And that means entrepreneurship for most people. We've seen a huge surge in startups. As difficult as the economy has been for getting funding and things like that, it is, people have had time to think about their ideas and work on something and try to bring something to life and see this as their own shot to do that. So entrepreneurship is, we have to give people visibility for what they're doing. We have to let them see others, what others are doing, so that they can aspire to that. And part of what Founders Live is about is there's educational knowledge, things that people get, resources, there's exposure, there's inspiration from seeing other founders do things like this. And there's part of that is like learning all kinds of lessons. And when we have things like this, you're going to hear during Q&A founders talk about they'll be asked questions from the audience in the chat here. What's difficult for you? What are, there's all kinds of things where people get to talk about what they're having trouble with, or what they've learned, or why they're doing it. And all this stuff helps other founders identify more with what they're doing, or get clarity, or just feel like they can do this and maybe they'll be on stage next year. There's just so much to do within this realm. So thanks for asking that question. I hope everybody here gets that feeling watching these people pitch and hearing these great ideas.
Yeah. So thank you. And we're just kind of moving along here, and sometimes things pop up. We just got to, keep moving here. So, Luis, we are in prime time, but let's explain how we got here. All right.
Let's rewind.
Let's rewind a little bit. And as we talked about earlier, we have city events all around the world. So throughout the year, there are Founders Live events in Sweden, Founders Live events in the UK and London. There's now events in Croatia, exciting. We see all of these, from Copenhagen, Denmark, and then of course into the United States, Latin America, Africa. And so we have these city events. Our winners elevate up into further qualification for primetime. Secondly, we have recently in the last year brought a new concept to Founders Live. And Luis, maybe just quickly address this very quickly.
Yeah.
But we created the pitch challenge, and we have opened up an opportunity for people that aren't in Founders Live cities to compete and have their pitch out there. Tell us a little bit in your words about the pitch challenge.
Yeah, the pitch challenge is an awesome opportunity for founders from wherever they may be in the world to participate in the Founders Live system. There's no Founders Live city near you where you can get on stage, or maybe there's too many founders in line. You just haven't gotten a chance to be on stage. You can submit a 99-second video to our pitch challenge and compete with everybody else in your region, and even have a shot at making it to the regional finals. One pitch challenge winner in each region makes it to the regional finals. It's an awesome way to get in there. And I love the response we've seen. It basically doubled from last year, if I'm remembering right. But we're going to keep this thing going, maybe have more than one per year. So stay tuned, work on those pitches, and you might be here a year from now.
So again, everyone, keep your eye out. A new pitch challenge experience will happen early next year. The end result of the winners of those regions of the world in the pitch challenge, we take the top of those, combine them with some winners from our city events, and that's how we get these 25 regional finalists. And you'll see here, look at this. Look at these flags. We have 17 countries represented in 22 cities. That's just in prime time. As you saw the numbers before, Founders Live is all around the world, but just this global celebration in this week, we are spread across these 17 countries. It's awesome. If you don't see your flag on that screen, that simply means that there was just not a founder representing your country in terms of the finalists of these 25 people. That doesn't mean that can't happen next year, and we would encourage you to, spread the word and all of that, but just collecting and combining all of these founders. We are one world of entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship is a human desire, and this is part of what we celebrate here with Founders Live. So this is our primetime regional finals. Yesterday we had Latin America. Today is, of course, Europe. We have Asia Pacific tomorrow, North America on Thursday, and Africa on Friday. So check out founderslive.com. Much more information there. You'll see the links and all of that. We would love for you all to tap into a number of these. You're just seeing some awesome talent and awesome pitches here as well. So before we get to the pitch competition, what's going to happen very, very soon, everyone. So we're almost ready. We want to thank all of our sponsors through Founders Live, but especially Wildom, who is our primetime partner this year. We're going to hear a quick video from them. So sit back, just check this out, take it in. But we're going to hear from Wildom as what they're providing as a software developer to the world. All right. We thank Wildom for their support, their partnership, and we're excited to have a software development partner as Wildom. Go ahead and check them out. We'll share the information in the chat there. And so we thank you all so much. Let's continue there. And Luis, excited about
Yeah.
the prize.
Yes, we have a really cool prize for the winner involving cash and prizes. There you go. $5,000 cash and a VA trip to Seattle. We're going to bring the winner of this competition of the global finals into Seattle in August of next year. Give them a full VIP treatment. Let them see where Founders Live was born. Bring them to an event that's going to happen. August is probably the best time to go to a Founders Live event. It's going to be great weather, and maybe we put them on stage, maybe not, but we're going to really take care of them. So this is a two-fisted punch here on the prize package.
And we're excited. So this is for the winner of the global finals that happens November 29th. The winner of this event right now for Europe is going to advance to that global finals. Just, we want to be clear here, but we're excited to provide both cash support, and that's actually coming from Founders Live. We had some things happen this year from the global economy, and our determined partner wasn't able to make it. So we're doing this ourselves, and we're here to support the founders and entrepreneurs. And so we hope that you all just really enjoy that and enjoy a special trip to our hometown of Seattle. We'll have a great Founders Live event. It's where it started. They're fun, they're exciting, and we want you to be our special guest. It is showtime, everyone. We are right on time. It's showtime.
Yeah.
We're excited for this. So we have 5 founders that you're going to hear from. They're going to share their vision. They're going to go through their pitch. And then we're going to do some questions. So we're going to walk through this real quick, right? So this is the order that we will hear from the founders and the startups. You'll see that order there. Terror Makers, we have Boony, we have Dippity Availability, we have Martech Ing, and then we have Evolve. So we're excited for this. We're excited, just numerous countries represented. You'll see that. And hey, again, let's recognize, we had to recognize this for, the Founders Live Latin America. We are all using English here. And maybe to most of you all watching, that might not be your first language. We recognize that. But of course, we had to find one unified language that hopefully everyone could at least communicate with. So if there's challenges from the founders, give them the benefit of the doubt. Probably is not their first language, and we understand that and we respect that. So as we go through here, again, each will have 99 seconds, 4 minutes of question. We'll do about 4 minutes, about questions, and we're taking questions from you all. And we're going to come back to that. But, the great thing about Founders Live is you can ask questions. We do not want crickets here, everyone. I've done Founders Live so many times. I've had hundreds and thousands of pitches. Every single pitch I hear, I think of something. I probably have a comment. I probably have a question. You will too. So please, I'm looking at all of you, ask questions, and you ask them in the comments. So we say, there's a comment there. You guys are doing a great job of comments, but feel free to ask your question in the comments, and then we will pull them on just like this. We'll pull them onto the stage just like that, and we will address the questions right there. So it operates like that. The comments are right there, and we want your questions. That's what makes Founders Live so unique. We up here on the stage don't want to ask all the questions. We want to address your questions. So with that being said, Luis, are you ready for the first presenter we have.
Can't wait, Nick. Let's get to the show.
Let's get to it. All right. So, as we stated there, our first presenter will be Javi with Terror Makers. We're excited to bring Javier up. And so, Javier, please make sure that you're sharing your screen, and we'll bring you onto the stage. We'll then put your slides on the stage as well. And we will have you be joining us to make your pitch. Javier, you are on the screen. Welcome.
Hi.
And yeah, how are you?
Hey, hello. It is a pleasure to be here with other great startups.
Very good. Very good. Javier, I would like you to share your screen so we can see your slides, so you can walk through your pitch. There you go. And awesome. You are there. Luis, I'm going to drop you off the screen. There you go. Javi, you can go ahead on your pitch whenever you are ready. I'm going to leave the screen. After 99 seconds, we'll jump back onto the screen, and then we will start addressing some questions. Are you ready?
Yes, okay.
Go ahead.
Let's go. If you are very passionate about horror, you probably have a hard time finding people who share your passion. If you also want to train to earn a living from it, there is no specialized training. And if you have already taken the professional leap, you may need more advanced knowledge in business and sector support. Because the horror entertainment market is growing rapidly. It already represents 10% of all global leisure with a business volume of $20 billion. Horror is like it, but it's not only a seasonal business, since more and more events are held throughout the year and new escape rooms and horror experiences are open. To solve this problem and take advantage in this opportunity is why we have created Terror Makers. In Terror Makers, we connect people passionate about horror who want to make in their profession through a community platform that includes specialized training, a job portal, and professional tools. We start from a scalable membership model accompanied by training and content and the creation of events and shows with our specialized employment portal. It is complemented by a marketplace of products and organization of experience trips. Our billing and user acquisition have increased exponentially with a lifetime value that multiplies acquisition cost by 10x. The team is made out of a group of professionals passionate about horror and with an average of 20 years of experience. We also have the support of well-known national and international personalities in the sector. If horror is your passion, join Terror Makers. Thank you.
All right. Great job, Javi. We're going to bring on Luis as well. Great job. Okay. So we are taking questions from the audience and the crowd, but Luis, myself and you we'll do a few questions here real quick. So is there anything that you would like to ask Javi? And again, let's recognize that English is not his first language, so we need to be careful on this.
Yes, I appreciate it if you can speak slowly to understand each other better.
Sure. And I apologize that I don't speak Spanish. I really should. I'm honestly the only person in my family that doesn't. So my bad.
But your name is Luis.
Right?
Your name.
Great pitch. You landed that in 99 seconds. How can you tell us your background in horror? How did you get started with this amazing world that you're showing us?
My background is not in the. I am fan for the horror, but my background professional is not in horror. It's my partner. Is my friend. My friend Sergio. No, my brother. My brother Sergio. It is a professional with 20 years in the sector of horror, with makeup, in edition of movies, in scare actor, in haunted house. Is the professional, and I have a background in created communities. in the communities. Is the perfect
Amazing.
is the perfect
And
yes.
you serve a global audience, or is it just within Spain, or who do you reach out to?
Yes, first I validated in Spain the model, and Mexico is other in principally principally in speaking Spanish. Is obviously is better for us, but first in Spain.
Awesome. Yeah, can you read that question on screen?
Yes, porque somos la mejor comunidad de terror. Por, because we are the best horror community.
Oh, awesome. You do have a lot of supporters in the chat. I congratulate you for
Yes,
bringing support.
yes.
How big is your audience? Do you have a community of professionals in a relatively short time? How many people have you helped, or how many people are on your platform?
Um, a thousand people in Discord, and 50,000 in social media.
Amazing.
Well, yes.
So
Very
Anna is asking, what makes you better suited to solve this problem than anyone else? Why
And
is Terra Makers the best?
why is Terror Maker the best? The best? I don't understand.
So,
The
Javi, a better
no,
way
no.
to ask this, Javi, is what makes you best suited to solve this problem?
To solve this problem. In USA, the professional of horror is is uh, is uh, is is not uh, is a reference for us. In Spain, is not professional, and we resolve the problem for the formation and for these professionals.
See, okay. Let's see. Last question here. And when we look at pricing and we look at money pricing, so what is the pricing model?
Yes, yes,
How do you generate revenue and make money?
yes. It's a membership model uh, with three scale. It's 25 euros or 69 euros. Depend if it's a professional advanced or amateur. Uh, also events, also formation in person, um, another vertical models with the trips and the marketplace.
Muy bien. Muy bien. Well, very good. Congratulations. And, again, very difficult to use a language that you're not familiar with or it's not your main language. So we thank you.
Great
Congratulations.
job.
Yeah,
Thank
congratulations
you.
on the Founders Live Madrid, previously. And it's very nice to have you on the stage.
Yes, I'm sorry I can have a great conversation, but
It's
thank
okay.
you.
Terror
Thank you so
Makers
much.
You did really
from
well.
Madrid. Yeah,
Thank you
very
so much.
okay, thank you. Okay, how about that? All right, so we continue forward and we continue to move to the next presenter. We're excited. Thank you all. We're moving forward here, and our next presenter, we are going to be joined by Karen, who is leading Boony, and she's bringing to the stage. We've got her slides, and we have Karen.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Hi.
I'm excited.
Yes, it's good. It's good to have you. And, you know, Karen, where are you joining us from?
I'm joining from Stockholm, Sweden.
Stockholm, Sweden. Look at that. We bounced from Spain. Now we're going to Sweden. So excited to have you. Congratulations for being here. And are you ready? Do you know the drill?
Sure. Yep.
Okay. So we will remove ourselves and you can start whenever you're ready.
Even though the demand for interior design services increases, interior designers are struggling to grow their business. These are often small companies run by women. They are working in an outdated way with too many disconnected tools and spend way too much time on each project. Anna, our co-founder, has experienced this problem firsthand. We can help these women grow smarter. Therefore, we created Boony. Boony is a SaaS platform that combines smart tools with the marketplace of interior products. Sourced among thousands of products in one place, they are easy to combine. You can add wall paint or floor options, and product lists are generated automatically. It's super easy to use, and it cuts their time in half. We now have over 200 paying users, and as you can see, they love Boony, and it has really transformed the way they work. This is only the beginning. We'll continue to add the services to simplify their lives, such as going from a mood board to a photorealistic image in seconds instead of hours or days, powered by AI. And we have the perfect team to do this. Besides myself, we have Anna, our amazing interior architect, and Patrick, our experienced tech wizard. And we're so excited to have secured over 60 well-known retailers already to our product library. Our business model is scalable and based on several streams, so both subscription fee and kickback from retailers. So come join us on our journey of bringing interior design visions to life.
Oh, great job. Great job. So good. Well done. You were right on time.
Great. Thank you.
We are going to bring on Amelia, our co-host. We're going to try to see if she can join on and ask some questions. But my first one here is you mentioned AI in your pitch. Clearly, this is the world now is really getting an inflection point in AI. Could you expand a little bit more on how you imagine AI to come in and help the brand?
Yes. We see that as an important part, both kind of internal, like how we can help us work smarter in terms of using AI as a chat robot, for example, for customer support, but also within the product in terms of like a co-pilot for our interior designers. We believe that interior designers, their creativity and expertise will always be needed, but if you combine that with the power of AI, that can create magic. So one of those examples is the image that I showed, go from a mood board to a photorealistic image much faster, but also, for example, changing colors of objects, maybe a sofa, it's available in 100 different patterns, for example, and maybe there's only one image of this sofa in one pattern, but easily kind of change patterns, wallpaper, those sort of things on different objects. Choose your customized fabric and then put on a cushion, for example. So there we believe AI will be very important for us.
Very good. Very good. And Amelia, if you're there, I don't know, you might just be on audio, but did you have a question?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I do. So I have some friends who are interior designers, and I noticed in your presentation that it's your service is going to help people decrease the amount of design time. So one of my questions is, what are the fees for someone to use your services? And how does that compare maybe to someone who doesn't have the service, like a friend of mine who spends a lot of time designing and maybe isn't so much affordable for a certain client? How does this, I guess it's a two-part question. How does this help an interior designer make more money? But also, you know, how do you make money? Or do you have like a sliding scale of subscriptions, or how does it work?
Yes. So the first question is how we help them make more money. So that's foremost by cutting their time. So today they're using a lot of different tools for different parts of their job, like one for image editing, another for presenting, a third for a product list, probably Excel or something similar, another one for background removing. And so they're using a lot of tools that doesn't speak to each other, which takes a lot of time and is a very kind of manual process. So that's foremost what we do, that we cut their time, and also delivering a more professional result as well. Going forward, we will also be focusing on how can we actually generate more money to them by, for example, offering them a cut on our from the retailers. When an order is made, they also get a cut. And also looking into further down the line, negotiate on a centralized way for all our users to get better deals on furnitures as well, so they can get a better discount via our service as well. So that's kind of the first question. And the second question is how much we charge. And then we have a SaaS kind of model, so subscription based. You can choose monthly or annual fee. So it's around 35 USD per month.
Okay. And we have a time for one or two more questions. And but if you can answer this quickly, how do you position yourself in relation to Unity, Blender, or other 3D platforms that might be involved in interior design?
Yeah. Good question. For now, we are only focusing on 2D, to make it like super simple for them. So all of our products and library is only 2D. So we are focusing mostly on kind of mood board making and mock-ups, and floor planning, and then kind of that the product list is generated automatically. So discover products, creating mood boards and mock-ups, and then the automatically kind of purchase list. 3D might be a kind of a next step for us. Also looking into kind of how AI can support in that field. So further down the line, we'll look into EDU. Maybe we'll use kind of Unity and Blender as our 3D. Those are kind of gaming motors, like you say. So maybe we'll use that technology when developing our own kind of 3D.
I see. And we will do one last question here. And this is almost in some ways a similar question or just a carry on question, but maybe talk a little bit about, is there competitors and how would you differentiate?
Yes, so there are some competitors targeting more, what do you say, architectures and interior architects that are more complex and requires pretty long, steep learning curves, such as AutoCAD or SketchUp that you might be familiar with. That also requires kind of downloading, so more kind of a legacy players for construction, building, and so on. So a lot of functionalities that interior designers and decorators don't need. So most of our users are instead using tools like PowerPoint, Keynote, Canva, for example, which are tools that are not built for them in mind. There are a few players outside of Europe, such as US, for example, like Spoke and Design Files, that are kind of on the same mission, target a software for interior design. But we differentiate from them by having a big focus on the marketplace. With
Okay.
we buy.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. And, well done on the pitch. Amelia, did you have any sort of last words? Oh, and I think she needed to drop for a second, but congratulations, Karen.
Thank you. Great to be here. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Okay. Great job. Okay. We are moving forward here. Luis, we are just trucking along.
That was great. I love to see someone that knows her niche just inside and out. Well done.
So good. So good. All right. Well, we are moving on to our next presenter. Excited to bring to the stage Dippity Availability. We have Luca here. And Luca, if you are ready to join the stage, we got you. We're jumping on. You've got your slides there. And so excited to bring you on the stage. Luca.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hello.
All right. Luca, where are you joining us from the world?
Well, right now I'm actually in Rome, in Italy.
You
Doing a
are
little bit of traveling. Yeah.
Rome, Italy, but you are from where?
Well, I am from Croatia, actually,
Mhm.
but the company is from Romania.
All right. Well, very good, very good. Are you ready? You got your slides. You're ready to go. Any
I'm ready.
questions? Okay. So we're gonna drop off, and you get started whenever you're ready.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Luca. I'm a co-founder of DPT Availability, which was founded because we want to give people the opportunity to be at the right place at the right time with the right people. It's availability management app that allows you to schedule a meeting with essentially anyone from your context instantaneously. Take, for example, Jim. He works in 2 different companies, and he's also a husband, parent, and a friend. He has to schedule a lot of meetings during his work, and those usually require him, or almost always require him, to synchronize with other people. Additionally, he wants to do a lot of stuff after work or during the weekends, which also requires him to synchronize with a lot of his friends or his family. And we want to make this extraordinarily easy for him, almost instantaneous. We want to have him all type in the names of the people and click schedule, and the meeting would get scheduled almost instantaneously. Or in case the people are not managing availability as he is, it will send them a request, and then when they fulfill it, it will be automatically scheduled at a perfect time for all of them. So far, during the last 2 months, we worked on some basic availability management and meeting scheduling, and from January, we want to offer automated scheduling and management. We're a team of 3 people that do this part-time after our jobs. We want to make it a full-time thing because we saw the impact it has on our users so far. And for that, we're looking for investors. So if you're willing to invest, or you know someone who wants to invest, you can contact me or scan the QR code.
All right. Great job, Luca. And right on time. So congratulations. We're going to bring Amelia back on, and let's just make sure, in terms of she'll just be on audio, but we're going to ask a few questions. We're going to take questions from the audience as well. Audience, do you have any questions for Luca here? But my first question is, maybe describe this in relation to Calendly and the ability to online book a calendar. People have Calendlys all over the world. How does this relate? And if that's a competitor, or this is a totally different experience than just booking a calendar invite like Calendly?
Yeah, perfect. That's exactly the perfect question here. We noticed that calendars are a bit limiting because a lot of people don't manage their calendars very well. And it's a different thing being available and having something in your calendar. Especially when we started, we had a similar situation. 2 different companies. We had the Google Calendar in one company, Outlook Calendar in a third company, personal calendars, and then being available in one of those calendars didn't really mean that we were available because there might have been some other events there. So that's how it relates to calendars. But how it relates to Calendly? Well, Calendly, as far as we have done the research and seen it, we usually focus on one-on-one meetings. Where we want to position ourselves is on group meetings, because that's essentially a space that hasn't really been fulfilled. One other competitor in the area would be Doodle, which is again a scheduling service, but we want to move from that. You have to constantly fill your availability. We want to have it filled once and automatically updated, and then essentially what I said, just having you click saying, okay, I want a meeting with this person, and it's done. It doesn't require someone else to come in and do any management.
I see. Amelia, if you're there in audio, feel free to ask the question that you're wondering. We will allow Amelia to think about that question, but we have on the screen here, we have, Anna, I hope I'm getting that right, Anna or Anna. What is your vision and what drives you, especially as you build this in terms of your vision?
Yeah, thank you for the question, Anna. The idea is that you have the ability to take any opportunity that is given to you. Because I personally believe, and the rest of my team believes, that you do have control over your luck. And we do not want to leave being at the right place at the right time truly to luck. We want to give you the ability to really take it and take all of those opportunities that are present to you. Because what we have noticed is that a lot of opportunities fall through the cracks simply because people cannot meet up. We're talking from basic things like friend groups falling apart to people who are supposed to be dating but cannot find perfect timing, or just business meetings as well. And if I'm able to meet up with 5 people and I'm able to do that instantaneously, that's very different than only being able to meet up with 2 people. So yeah, that world where everyone is able to take all the opportunities that are given to them, that will be our vision, hopefully in the nearest future as possible.
Awesome. Luis, bringing you on. We use a lot of scheduling, a lot of calendars, and this is really interesting. So did you have a question for Luca here?
Yeah, Luca, I love hearing your vision. That is such a cool starting point. So this is somewhat of a complex problem for people. Like, how do you get them to understand what you're talking about in the limited time that you have to get their attention? What are your marketing efforts like, and what are you seeing success in? What's the message that works to get people to know what you're talking about here?
Well, the biggest marketing effort we have is all 3 of us are actually were and are part of a huge international student NGO. And that's where the idea was actually born. So that's our starting point. Additionally, just randomly talking to people. Last week, for example, we were talking with a language school. And as soon as we presented this, they said, this is exactly what we need. We're missing out on so many people that should get the education and tutoring that we are providing, but we simply cannot find the time that fits for them and for us. So essentially, word of mouth is the best approach right now, and just people using it and testing it out.
Wow, cool.
We have one more question here. This is our last question. Actually, a very interesting one. So, what is going to hold people accountable for the assigned meeting? And maybe just drive a little bit more. You can digest that and answer that question how you wish. But what are your thoughts on that?
I'm gonna start answering it with another question, which is what's holding people accountable right now? If I go to Google and just pick 5 people, schedule a meeting with them, what happens? Which is essentially the same system that we are intending to use, which once the meeting gets scheduled, you click yes. If someone clicks no, it automatically gets rescheduled to the next perfect time. Because that's the whole magic effect that we want to go with. In case someone says, oh, this doesn't work for me anymore, it automatically gets scheduled to the next slot.
Very good. Very good. Well, we thank you so much. Dippity availability is so interesting, and it is an interesting space. It is an interesting space around what is the next evolution of these sort of scheduling calendar and all the stuff. Availability is an interesting word. So congratulations and thank you for pitching.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. We're going to pull you down there, and so good. And Luis, we just continue to move forward here. And what are your thoughts, real quick?
Man, we're seeing a lot of expertise, deep expertise in their chosen fields. So that's really cool. We have people who know what they're talking about and have an answer for a problem. That's just your basic entrepreneurship starting point. It's great.
So good. Well, moving on, presenter pitching number 4. We have Marteching, and we're really excited to hear from Darko, who is joining us now on stage. We've got slides. Everything is coming together. And Darko, are you there?
Yes, hello. Nice to meet you and to see you.
So good. So good. Well, welcome. Where are you joining us from today?
I am from Zagreb, Croatia at the moment.
All right, Croatia. We are Founders Live. Zagreb is doing great. We want to give a shout out to Barbara. So thank you for leading there, and excited to hear your pitch. Okay. So
good luck.
You've seen what's been going on here. So we're going to drop off Whenever you're ready, you just go ahead with your pitch, and then we will pop back on after your 99 seconds.
Thank you. All of us here are distracted video users and passive users of mobile apps. Did you know that 9 out of 10 people use mobile device while watching video content? Brands pay for expensive video ads, but who actually watches them? TV and big screens are still dominant devices for watching video, but that small mobile device is a big pain in video marketing. Our product resolves both problems in one shot. In one sentence, it turns video ads and video content into a fun, interactive, rewarding game. The goal is to get a higher view share of video ads to propel mobile app growth and to activate passive and distracted users. How does it work in practice? Well, it's quite simple. By using the mobile app of a favorite brand with our in-app solution, the user catches customized visuals that are randomly shown on video ads for a limited time and collects points in a rewarding game. Animated visuals on ads that we are making are something like customized video QR codes with specific data collection. We have made MVP without external financing for now, and we are now in the pre-seed phase. In this phase, we are focused on B2B clients, primarily retailers, brands, and sports clubs. With our strategic partners, our team will also build a unique global B2C platform with some new features that will bring a disruption in video communication and advertising. Thank you.
Awesome work. Wow, this is a really interesting technology. So we want questions from the audience. Bring your questions in on the chat. Darko, what's your penetration so far? I know you said you're focusing on B2B to start this out. Are you at what stage of your business in, and how much success have you had so far in finding traction?
Yeah, from the perspective of technology, we have the MVP, and we are focusing, as you already said, on B2B market. We don't have a live client, live campaign, but we are implementing our MVP to a retailer in Croatia, but it's not still live. So we are also we have several letters of intent from 2 sports clubs and also from the second retailer. But we are on market. From the market perspective, we are implementing first campaign for first client.
Okay, well, good luck with that. The next question is going to be about your revenue model, kind of a classic one for Founders Live. What's your projections for making money? What are your sources?
Okay, so actually we pivoted the first idea from B2C to B2B solution, and with this solution, with our MVP, we have three packages for the clients, depending of number of creatives, video creatives, and number of users, total number. So we have 3 packages, and in the second phase, we aim to make a video platform as a service with subscription model for our clients.
All right, that's awesome. So you have a lot of hard work ahead of you on this. I know somebody else that's making like gamified interaction product for ads and media placement. You got a lot of people to convince. What message is working for you right now, like for reaching your customers? What's succeeding for you when you try to explain what you're doing?
Yeah, we see specifically marketing agencies as our advocates and our partners in this journey. Our sales cycle is not short; it's long. It's specific product. Yeah. We have to integrate. We have 3 departments to talk and to integrate all. So it's a different kind of a product. But we see that if we mention them that, for example, retailer will get more ad view shares compared to competitions. That will get more mobile app growth. We say that they will propel mobile app growth with our product, because if you want to join this interactive campaign, you have to install the mobile app of the brand, or in this case, the retailer. And of course, we are activating passive mobile app users. We all have in our devices different mobile apps, but we don't use them often. So we are activating also passive mobile app users for our clients.
All right, our last question here comes from Hamadi. What economic effort is required on the partner side, and how does this compare with other existing channels?
Okay, from the partner side, if we are talking about the agency or retailer, let's say that it could be a retailer. From their side, we have the API. From technology's perspective, we are integrating that into their mobile app. They already have users, so we see the better opportunity for us in this first phase than using a B2C solution. So from their side, there is some kind of effort specifically from the IT department, but it's really very simple to integrate it with our API that we did with our partners. Actually, our partners are also first Croatian unicorn in tech segment. So I think we have a really good solution. It's not very difficult to integrate it.
Well, it sounds like a fun product to use, and I wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
Great job. Congratulations, Darko. Nice to have you. Another one of our presenters joining us through the pitch challenge, and yet also, through the community there in Croatia. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Removing him, and we are moving along here, everyone. That is 4 out of 5 presenters and pitching founders, and we are excited to have our last presenter. And then after that, we are on to our voting experience. So stay tuned. We are very close. So the last presenting founder we have here, everyone, is joining us. It's Devonte Jones with Evolve Nordic. So excited. Very interesting products here and everything that you're going to hear very, very quickly here. So Devonte, please join us. We got you on the screen. Share your slides here so we can see your presentation. We're excited for that. Here we go. And we're jumping on. We've got Devonte on the screen.
Hello.
All right. All right. Can everyone see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Welcome. Okay. So welcome. My name is Devonte Jones, founder of Evolve Nordic. Evolve stands for Advancing Visions of Life While Valuing Evolution. Today, we introduce you to a new era of fashion that goes beyond clothing. We're on the verge of transforming the winter clothing experience and industry. Let's look at some of the problems that we are addressing at Evolve Nordic. Every winter, millions globally face challenges when it comes to the colder seasons. We trade in our comfy summer clothes for winter clothing that we hope provides us protection against the cold weather. However, in today's fast evolving society, our common choices of clothing aren't very efficient in providing a consistent level of warmth or comfort, causing compromising issues that we've all experienced: discomfort, health issues, poor mental health. This is where Evolve Nordic comes in. We've designed a collection of clothing that is on the verge of revolutionizing the world of winter fashion. I introduce you to Evolve Nordic's heated clothing with AI technology. We have integrated state-of-the-art heating elements responsive with AI technology. At the push of a button, your clothing now becomes alive, not just providing you warmth, but forming both an emotional and physical connection with you as you with your clothing, controlled manually and via our app. Unlike current clothing, our fabric isn't just a barrier of cold against the cold. It's a mere style statement. It's a smart, adaptive, personal, interactive companion, providing you real-time data that enhances your daily lifestyle. Designed for your well-being, the clothing understands you, your surrounding, and adapts you with desired level of heating as needed in real time to ensure your preferences are met in keeping your personal comfort zone at all time. Gone are the days of thick fabric and uncomfortable moments of being too cold or too hot. Evolve Nordic is.
All right, and that's it. Sorry to jump in, but that was 99
That's
seconds.
the 99.
Amazing pitch. This is awesome. Devonte, we're talking about heated clothing, man. So let's dive into that. My first question, and we've got just messages here on the screen there, but is this bulky? Is it a small little switch? Tell us about what it is to turn on your clothing.
Exactly. Our clothing is very lightweight. It's kind of the type of lightweight jacket that you would experience during a summer night when it's kind of chilly outside. We've designed our products to be this way to eliminate the discomfort of extra bulk. And by doing that, we substitute the bulk by putting in the lightweightness, but we substitute no lack of protection on the warmth by integrating our state-of-the-art heating technology panels inside of there. And our AI system with that will naturally adjust to your surroundings, basically making your clothing connected with you at all times.
Incredible. Luis, I know you're thinking something, and then we'll jump into some questions from the viewer.
Devonte, what's your background in fashion? How'd you get to this?
I wouldn't say that I'm like a fashion, like all head over heels guy, but I am a technology person, and I do love fashion as well. And it was a no-brainer when I moved to Finland and I started seeing the way that the cold. I'm actually born in December, so I thought that I was a winter baby until I came here. But just the correlation between loving fashion, the way that the looks look, and being able to showcase your identity and uniqueness, and then the aspect of technology, which everyone is fascinated with. Bringing those two things together just seemed perfect, especially in a place like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
So, we've got one asking about testing. Have you already tested how your solution works? So maybe talk to us a little bit about your initial products, MVP or prototypes, or how have you tested this in the real world?
Yes, thanks for the questions. We have tested them, and we're still currently testing them right now as we are updating our solution with the AI system. And the testing, it's mainly done outdoors right now with a couple of thermal sensors to be able to track the level of heating and everything, making sure that within different temperature settings outside, that the system is functioning correctly to provide the adequate warmth that you need, and to also make sure that it's not over providing warmth and making you overheat.
So interesting. Luis, we have another one here. This is so great. So what is the estimated effort to move into other types of clothing products, and how do you intend to attack the vast and rigid fashion market compared with the giant? So, I don't know what giant, there might be a few giants that they're referring to, but, maybe just talk about how you anticipate, going into the market with other types of clothing and pieces.
Yep. I think one of the best things for us is that since this is such a brand new market that is emerging, the smart clothing industry, for us, it's very good. I think we're in a very good position right now, whereas our competitors are focused on different projects that aren't truly integrating smart technology into them yet, from what we have been observing with our market research. And for us, we kind of get that early jump on the gun to not just introduce heated clothing, but to really be able to create a brand. One of the hardest things in the fashion industry, everyone is creating, drop shipping companies and things like that, just putting a logo on a t-shirt or something. The best thing about us is we are doing things that go beyond that, where as we're integrating the technology in there. Not only is it about the heating, it's also about your well-being. So it's collecting data for you so that you're able to learn yourself as well, even more. So yeah, I don't know if that truly answered your question or not, but.
Hey, so one question I've got for you.
Yes.
Okay. So you've come up with a very interesting technology that's part of winter clothing. What made you decide to proceed with a fashion line and a brand and a product, as opposed to trying to sell the technology to other companies that were already making products?
Yes, great question. For me, it wasn't more so about looking to really distribute this technology early on at the beginning. As this calling came to me, it was something that was like, it must be a brand. This is something, you can sell this technology to other companies, but down the line, they will be looking for the next thing. Whereas for me, it's like the vision board and the product line and the way that everything is supposed to be moving towards, 5, 10, 15 years down the line is there. So it's easy just to sell the technology, but in order to really portray the vision of what this technology can do for our life and for humankind, it just made sense to really pursue a brand.
Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, make it happen. Wish you luck, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Devonte, thank you. Great pitch, incredible
you.
vision. As
Thank
you know,
you.
we communicated a little while ago, and I thought this is the evolution of clothing, and just the, just as we saw a little comment earlier, which is a revolution in smart clothing manufacturing. So interesting. So
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you all for having me.
All right, good job. All right, everyone. Well, here we are, and you
It's
can
that time.
it's already that time. You can see that QR code right there. And what we're going to do is bring the slides back up. And this is Founders Live Prime Time Europe, and it's time to vote. So we also will drop in the chat. You will see the link to vote. So we are dropping that in, everyone. So if you can't scan the QR code, that's okay. In the links, you will see voting. And there you go. So it is time to vote now. We are excited for the 5 presenters who have pitched such amazing pitches there, such amazing products, visions. Luis, we're going to take a few minutes. We're going to chat here.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk about what is planned for 2024 in this region of the world, and we'll bring that up in a second. But do you have any other instructions for people to partake in the voting? We're going to spend about 5 to 7 minutes. That is a link. You'll see it. It's europevoting.founderslive.com. You can scan with your phone, or you can click that link in the comments. Luis, any other instructions or thoughts?
Hey, vote with your heart. There's a lot of reasons that you might want somebody to win, but consider everybody and just go with what sounds the best here. Nick, we saw a bunch of amazing founders today. I think if I had to pick a consistent theme here, yesterday it was a lot of community-based founder efforts, things that were helped the planet, helped community in a social kind of way. I think the founders today all had products that helped people take a specific interest and go deeper with that, or if we go down the list here, Terra Makers, something for a horror professional community. Boony with interior designer professionals. Dippity had people connect better. Marteching had brands be able to reach customers more effectively with a gamification method, and Evolve with heated clothing. I mean, these are all kind of very specialized, focused purpose products that aim on improving people's lives for very specific interests. So, really cool mix of stuff here in Europe. Nick, what are your impressions?
Oh, I thought so too. And you think about when you look at B2C, some B2B, some actually availability. I really think that word is going to be much more relevant going forward, not just calendar. So I give a lot of props for these startups, and you look at smart clothing. I mean, hello, the world is changing. Climate is it's not just global warming, it's climate change, and so we're going to need warmer clothes, and clothes that can adapt to our environment automatically using technology and AI. So this is interesting stuff. So really, really excited. Hey, we're going to take a few more minutes and vote here. And as you notice, we're putting that QR code. There it is. If you need it, there's a link right there. Luis,
yeah.
I would like to really, let people know what is going on next year. And I'm going to share my screen here, everyone, with something very exciting, and we're excited to talk about it. And Luis, me and you have been talking about this internally. We've been really working on this scheduling and this coordination, but we are excited to announce that there is a planned Founders Live Europe tour that is going to happen. Now, these dates are initial dates set. It's subject to change, but you will see there, everyone, that there is approximately 20 cities that I will tour through Europe, the continent of Europe. I'm coming to your city if you're in one of those cities listed there. And that means that we're going to have a Founders Live event. And we're so excited. Some of these cities, we're still looking for city leaders. So, hey, if you're in Rome, we are still looking for a city leader in Rome, Italy. And, again, feel free to reach out to us. We have this information there to post if you want to lead a Founders Live city. But we're so excited. And Luis, we're going to be creating some content around this, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got big plans for Europe. Look at all this. Look at these cities that we'll be hitting. Every time we have an event, it brings together a community. It brings together founders, and we want to capture those moments. So we'll be reaching out to the audience. We'll be reaching out to local creators. We'll be reaching out to the founders to record your experiences before the show, during the show, after the show, and just submit that content and share it on social, of course. But we're also going to take some of the best of those clips and combine them into a very special piece of content that we can talk about more as the date comes forward. But basically, we're all going to be together in crowdsourcing, essentially, a really cool piece of content out of this. And it's fun to be able to share it with everybody and see what you come up with. We're just overwhelmed with how cool some of the stuff is that you guys are creating. So keep that up. We love to see those videos. We love to see the social shares. Thank you so much to those who've participated already. And we'll make a lot of announcements going forward about how to participate in Nick's European tour coming up this summer.
I'm excited. Previously I've gone to Southeast Asia, spent a couple months there. This last year, I spent more than 4, almost 5 months through South America. And now you're looking at Founders Live 2024 Europe and Nordic's trip and UK. So excited. If you're watching here, hey, take note, everyone, and excited to come visit your city. You will hear more, but we will have a Founders Live event. And that's going to be so exciting there. So, Luis, we are almost at that time. What do you think?
Wow. I can't wait to find out who we get to add to the regional final winner that we get to add to the global finals. Who is going to make it? Nick, I can't even predict.
Who is it going to be? Well, this is the point in time, everyone. We are ready. We're going to announce the winner. And we are going to show on the screen, there's an order here, okay? And the top listed startup, this is the voting data, but the top listed one is the winner. That's all we're going to show. We don't show the numbers, but we do show the list. And the one on the top is the winner. So, Luis, any
drum rolls?
Drum rolls, any parting words here? Here we go. And we are showing it, everyone. Our winner is Terror Maker. So excited. We have a winner, Terror Makers, and we're going to bring on, let's see. Great job. We're going to bring on Javi. Join us for we're joining you. You are on the screen now, Javi. So welcome. Great job. Congratulations.
Oh, it's amazing. We have a great community. Thank you for sure all our community. It's incredible. It's amazing.
I want to congratulate you on the pitch and congratulating everyone here today. Such great pitches. Look, everyone, part of this is just about getting your message out, getting the exposure, helping others understand what you're building, and everything moves forward. But of course, we have the voting and we have a winner. And Javi, I want to congratulate you on stepping up. This is another thing about Founders Live is things can be, they can be intimidating. They can be scary. Speaking of terror.
But is my startup works with terror, horror, but the biggest horror today is that I don't speak English well, and in the global is a reto, challenge,
Yes.
a big challenge for us. Thank you.
Well, there you go. But this is why we do it, and we want to congratulate you. You have another one of these experiences, which hopefully will be a little less terrible because you were able to do this, and that is on November 29th. So take note of that. You'll get more information from us. But congratulations to this point, and we will see you again in a few weeks.
Okay, and congratulations to all the startups here today.
All right. Well, we're going to pull you off. Good work.
Great job.
Great job. Absolutely amazing Terra makers. And so let's see. We are, Luis, look at this. Amazing stuff. We want to thank everyone for being here. A few more messages here, but your closing thoughts, Luis.
Wow. I love the correlation between the horror of getting on stage for the guy who is speaking to the horror community. But that just goes to show, hey, this is a process that gives founders really great rewards. You face your fears, you come through obstacles, and you emerge on the other side. And sometimes you're the winner of a pitch challenge. But either way, just the effort of doing it makes you better. So way to face those fears, Javi, and way to come through, and way to bring your community and get the votes to win Primetime Europe. You're going to the global finals. We'll see you on November 29th. And Nick, hey, this is we're keeping this rolling. There's a few more Primetime events this week, isn't there?
Yes, there is. So with all of that, this was event number 2 of 5. This was Europe. Tomorrow we have Asia Pacific. Some of us, it's going to be quite early in the day. We always, part of the prime time name is that this is prime time, or the kind of evening time in the regions. So we make these events really in the day or the evening time for the regions and the people in them. So Asia Pacific will be quite early for the United States, and especially western part of the United States. But it'll be evening time for for Asia, and excited for that. North America is on Thursday. That will be evening time in the North America region. And then Friday, Africa, which will be evening time for Africa, more of the kind of morning to midday in the United States. Well, there you go. This is, a celebration of entrepreneurship, and we just love it. We want to thank you all again. We want to congratulate all the presenting founders. Even getting to this point is a success. And as we said,
Yes.
This is about just highlighting you all, allow you to, we're opening the door for your vision to be told to the world and getting more exposure. So we encourage all of you to keep going, build on this momentum and success, whether you want or not, move forward and do great things. And I'm sure we'll see you further, but thank you all.
Yeah. Go to our website, get the link for Founders Live Primetime Asia Pacific. We'll be back in about 16 hours here.
We'll be back so soon. We'll see you again. And thank you all. That is it. We'll drop you off, and we'll show some comments as we leave. But enjoy the rest of the day, everyone.